All right. There you go.
There we go. Come on.
You got it. What's up?
Yeah.
Right.
And welcome back to MLB Network from Studio 21. Lauren Shahadi, Tom Verducci with you today. Another huge day for the progress of women in our sport, as we will see yet another female ball player break into the big leagues and make her major league debut. It's remarkable, Tom. It's inspiring to see what women are doing in our sport these days.
Congratulations to her.
Yes.
This is huge, absolutely. I've got to give credit, too, and you covered her, Mia Lewis. Former big league player, of course, her agent, her mentor. She's the one who really blazed this trail, and now she's got someone coming behind her to keep this legacy alive. And it just goes to show you the way that females can lift each other up and pay it forward like this.
And you said it, representation matters. She grew up believing she could because of the women who came before her, coaches, front office executives, and now she'll pave the way for the next generation. We cannot wait to see her debut. All eyes will be on her.
Jonathan India steps in for the Royals.
Tonight, the designated hitter, number 6, Jonathan India.
India starting as the designated hitter, hitting leadoff in today's game, and her on-base percentage this season is right around .350. Swings through that one for strike 2. Stays alive. Next offering is downstairs. Caught him looking for the K.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Witt with another scorching run of play lately.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
And the 0-1. Swings through that one. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Up the middle. Gets it to first. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
2 outs, base is empty. Vinny Pasquantino will hit next. Pasquantino recently taking home Player of the Month honors. That one pushed to the left and foul.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. KC down in order. They trail things here 2-0. The battle for Missouri rolls on. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez.
Perez.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count 1-2.
Well, clearly not too happy with the call there. Thought she caught the top of the zone, and you could pretty much read her lips saying, that's not up.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
She's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
So Salvi is set down on strikes.
She really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Foul ball. Chris, his batting average puts him in the top 10 in baseball right now. Hit on the ground to short. Win. Picks it out of the dirt. Nice play off the bounce for the out.
Great job from the first baseman to get a little dirty on the play for the catch. Just because it looked easy, that doesn't mean it was.
Two down, base is empty. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Oh, 0-2 now as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that ends the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers.
Isbell.
Well, these Royals definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Set down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off of his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Outside corner, there's a strike.
That swing early approach we're talking about just hasn't paid off. So I think they should take a deep breath, step away for a moment, and avoid giving up any more quick outs.
The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Here's Lane Thomas. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side here in the 3rd. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. The battle for Missouri rolls on. Ready to go, bottom 4. Jonathan India steps in for the Royals.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. She's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as her stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
This one in the air. Gorman takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Royals, the first baseman, number 9, Vinny.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Vinny Pasquantino. Struck out swinging his first time. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Number 38 ready to work with a lead, singing.
Yeah, this is the stretch where games are won. Nothing flashy. She just needs to throw strikes and let the defense work behind her. Well, these Royals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. She's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
That one drilled left field. Walker ranging back.
Heads up, wall.
On the warning track. And hauls it in.
At this point, they'll take base runners any way they can get them, then hope it turns into something more. But this might end up being one of those games to forget.
This one in the air, center field. Scott in position, takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Royals, the third baseman,
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Flied to right his first time.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7. So 5 perfect innings in the books. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. The battle for Missouri rolls on. Well, we go bottom 6, and now it's Kyle Isbell. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And they'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
She's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, she's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with her, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
The Redbirds leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Makes the grab on the run. 2 away now.
Up next for the Royals, the right fielder.
Here comes Lane Thomas. Struck out looking his first time.
She's been very consistent with her command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a pitcher can repeat her delivery like this.
And a big swing and a miss.
She's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
She needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Good job to fight that one off. And down on strikes. That's her 9th strikeout so far. So she's perfect through 6. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The designated hitter, Jonathan India.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Strike 2.
Really nice sequence right there, and the change of speeds off the fastball. Really good arm action. Sold it. Changeup.
Swing and a ground ball. Sajazi tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
She's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind her with another ground ball. Good execution.
The Royals hitless so far in the game. Outside corner, got him looking. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, she's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
2 down, bases empty. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Pulls that one foul. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. 3rd out. The perfection continues. 21 straight have been retired. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now will be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez.
She's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. She hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. Whoa.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one. Still a ways to go, but this is can't miss stuff right now.
Number 1, Isaac Collins.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Struck him out looking.
I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. Garcia having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. And that one is lifted in the air. Walker on the move. And that is that. So now 24 have been set down in order. 3 left to go for perfection. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show. Number 38 back on the mound for the 9th, looking to finish what she started, Singy.
One more clean frame, Boog. That'd be the exclamation point on a strong day. Just 3 outs away from a CG.
And there's a foul ball.
Boog, I'll tell you right now, every player defensively on their toes like never before. They want to make sure they have the opportunity to put this pitcher in the history books. They're going to make the play.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Tap to first. Pajes. He steps on the bag, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
19, second baseman, Michael Massey.
Grounds one to short. Win. Sends it to first, and they got him.
26 up and 26 down. One more out for a perfect game. This is awesome, Boog.
On the verge of baseball history here, and certainly one of the most dominating pitching performances we've seen. Everyone locked in right now. Thomas at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. He swings and fouls one off. 1 strike away. On the ground, right side. Can't make the catch, and it breaks up the perfect game. So now back to the top of the order. Manager out of the dugout. New pitcher for the Cardinals. Number 38 coming off her first major league win last time out. Let's see if this rising star can deliver once again today. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound today, number 38. And she's kind of been the talk of baseball since her last outing.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. She doesn't have to be perfect, but if she can give another performance like last time out, her team will be happy.
Coming up on the first pitch, this is Corbin Carroll. And we're underway from St. Louis.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. One away.
Batting second, the first baseman, Haven Smith.
Smith matched a homer in his last game. And that one fouled off. Just getting started here in St. Louis. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him. 2 out.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And now it's going to be Gabriel Moreno. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. It's Major League Baseball on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Alec Thomas.
No, that's low.
Swing and a ground ball into the outfield. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
That is it. The designated hitter.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That one lifted to left. Walker settles underneath it. One down. Throw sails over his head at first.
That is it. The third
One out man at first. And now Ildemaro Vargas. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to her success is getting ahead early in the count. She cannot afford to go.
There goes the runner. This one in the air. Takes it in for the out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Jordan Lawler.
Yes.
That clips a corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. No score here in the second. And down on strikes. That K's her third of the game. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in St. Louis, new inning getting started. Tommy Troy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Hit softly on the ground to third. Gorman in plenty of time to first, and one away in the top of the third. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Top of the third, no score. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Here's the 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Back here at Busch Stadium, out of the fourth, Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Next offering is fouled back. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Now there's a 3-pitch strikeout. She can do whatever she wants with the baseball right now.
On the ground to first. Burleson takes it to the bag. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the center fielder, number 5.
Alec Thomas now picked up a base hit to center his first time up.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. She's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as her stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
James McCann.
Up the middle to Jay-Z. Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the third baseman, number 6, Ildemaro Vargas.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. She can go anywhere she wants to go right here.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that quickly 2 away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Here's the second baseman, Jordan Lawler. Struck out looking his first time. There's the strike. Got him swinging. She continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show. Number 38 back on the mound, locked in a pitcher's duel. Both have been outstanding today, Singy.
Yeah, love this kind of matchup, especially this late in the game, Boog. She's got to keep throwing up zeros. The standard has been set. You know, these D-backs just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
The left fielder, number 1, Jorge Barosa.
She really sells the changeup with that arm action. Thing about frustration, though, it gets you nowhere as a hitter. It's easy to get there, but the best thing you can do is simplify the approach and take things 1 pitch at a time.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Back to the top of the order, digging in, Corbin Carroll. He's one of the best players in the game. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. She's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
2 down, nobody on.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and she just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And that is that. So another good inning for her on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Riley O'Brien. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Number 38 through 6 shutout innings and notched double-digit strikeouts.
Went out there and gave him a good shot in this one, Boog, and she can be proud of that. They may not have gotten the win, but I'm sure her teammates appreciate the effort.
Number 38 is getting ready. She not only brings immense talent, but also a contagious enthusiasm for the game. She'll look to put those skills on display today. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Atlanta Braves. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Thinking you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Acuna with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. 0-2 now. Goes down looking. Number 38 ready to go again up against a hitter with some serious MVP buzz.
Yeah, and it isn't just height. This hitter can rake, Boog. You've got to hit your spots and avoid the middle of the plate at all costs.
Yeah!
That walk-off homer you mentioned, Boog, he must have been feeling on top of the world. I never had any kind of walk-off hit in my career, so I got to say, I feel a little jealous.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a foul ball. Riley with a homer in his last game. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
All she's saying, who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
Back in Atlanta Truist Park. Now in for the Braves, Sean Murphy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball, to slug, is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Ball one there. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one at the knees for a strike. Got him looking for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
2 down, nobody on. Left field. Walker hustling after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers.
little surprised with how patient they've been against the fastball. They've taken a few for strikes now. I'd like to see him show some confidence by attacking those pitches.
To the right side, Burleson. Not in time. He's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arm away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
One out man at first. Eli White will hit next.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Still tied at 0, last of the third. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, interesting. She's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. She just needs one more out.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Fastball for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
High fly ball, right field. Church gets under it. That is the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Number 38 back on the mound to face the heart of the order, Singy.
Yeah, and this is where you got to sharpen your focus, Boog. No freebies. Make quality pitches and trust your plan.
Fouled off left side.
You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Foul ball there. 1-2 now. Sets him down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure her out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
And that one fouled off. Comes up empty.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Struck him out swinging. Strikeout number 8. And here's a look at how she's using her pitches in this one. So here's Murphy now. 0 for 1 so far.
The catcher, John.
That one pushed foul. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's a strike. 0-2 now.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And she strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Number 38 back on the hill. Offense did their part. Now let's see if she can keep the vibe alive.
Yeah, just don't go gift wrapping runs right here. She needs to put a bow on a quick inning, Boog.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, these Braves, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Got him. 1 out.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect her to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, she's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Whips it to first. Home after the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Ozzy Albies up to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Fastball for a strike.
She's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes pitchers cower coming into a...
And she got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Still nothing on the scoreboard for her after 5. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. She's not afraid of contact. Some pitchers, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Snags it on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
The red. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and she makes the catch.
Up next for the Braves, the right fielder, number 13.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Ronald Acuna Jr. getting ready to hit. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Ground ball left side. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Make it 6 shutout innings for her out there now. This is Cardinals baseball on the show Midwest. Number 38 back at it, facing the top of the order again. Never an easy task, but she's handled herself well so far.
Yeah, I agree, but nothing's automatic here, Boog. One mistake could flip this whole thing. She's been very consistent with her command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a pitcher can repeat her delivery like this.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Gorman settles under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Braves, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Best pitcher on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. The Braves down by a pair here at the bottom of the 7th. Got him looking. 2 away now.
Up next for the Braves, the catcher, Sean.
Here's Sean Murphy cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Foul ball. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Riley O'Brien. Number 38 pitched 7 scoreless and had double-digit strikeouts as well.
Man, she was electric in this one. Anytime she's going like this, they know they've got a good chance to win, and they did today.
Here at the friendly. Number 38 ready to go. Looking to set the tone right out of the gate.
She needs to come out aggressive but composed at the same time. A clean first frame can settle the whole dugout, Boog.
Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and they get the out.
Batting second, the first baseman,
Bush matched a homer in his last game. Ground ball, left side. Gorman throws on to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Here's Alex Bregman. 2 for 8 in the series so far.
You think about the deadline trades that made huge differences. Moves for Juan Soto, David Justice, CC Sabathia, Justin Verlander. Tons of great players. If he can perform well down the stretch, he could be the toast of the town.
Gorman throws on to first. And the inning is over. Scoreless after 1. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. On the ground. Gorman throws on to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
the center fielder, number 4, Pete Armstrong.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And now the 0-1. Late on that fastball. Second inning here, no score. High fly ball, right field. Church moving under this one. And that quickly 2 away. Swanson digs in. And that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Fastball for a strike.
She's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And that'll do it. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, these Cubs, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Late swing fouled off. The 0-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That one fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Shaw off of first with 2 away. Swings through it for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts for her on the bump today. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. No score. Number 38 back on the mound. The margin is slim and the bats are big.
Yeah, this is a dangerous part of the lineup, Boog, but a little execution goes a long way.
Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look to the first run of the ball game.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit. Nope. Hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Sets him down on strikes. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Go-ahead run on base. Seiya Suzuki, the next come to hit. Swing and a pop-up. That's out number 2. Flied to right his first time.
The center fielder, number 4.
Ball 1, no strikes. That's to third, Gorman. No throw here. First and third now with 2 out. A little out front there as he swings through it. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
She competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
You know, these Cubs definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch. And that's the middle part of the game we're talking about. The starter's been dominant out there, and she probably feels like she has a chance to finish this one out.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Here's a high chopper. Gorman gets it to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. Miguel Amaya will hit next.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 2. Just missed.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Got him. Out number 3. Still nothing on the scoreboard for her after 5. This is Cardinals baseball on the show. Number 38 back to work. This is where poise meets pressure. Game's tight, and she's right in the fire.
Yeah, she's just got to trust her stuff and grind it out right here, Boo. These are the battles that define a start.
Swings through that one for strike 1. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Set down on strikes. That's her 9th strikeout so far. Not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. On the ground, out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he'll just eat it. So that's an infield knock. In the air, right field. Church on his way over. Brings it in. Go ahead run on base. Seiya Suzuki, the next come to hit. And that's in there for strike one.
She's just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
And the 0-2. Hit in the air, center field. Scott should have this one. And the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings for her out there now. You're watching. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. JoJo Romero.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits.
And your final score here today, 2-1. So the Cubs celebrate at the plate. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.